PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
GT champions, it's your boy Parquet, and welcome to round 3 of the GT Champions Mustang Challenge. Today we are in the land of fish and chips for 1 hour of racing at Snedderton. So go ahead, say what's up in the chat, hit that like button, and get ready to enjoy some American muscle. Some people call me Noah, other calls me Parquet. I'll let you decide which one you like more. As always, I have to give a big shout out to Chris Ball, Pix, Eton, and the rest of the GT Champions crew, helping bring these events and broadcasts to life week in and week out. Thank y'all for helping us keep this machine in motion as always. Make sure to follow us on all socials. Our links are in the description, so you don't miss out on any of the latest and greatest coming out of GT Champions. Let's talk a little bit about our race today. We are in Norfolk, England, where racers are getting ready to take on 1 hour's worth of lap around Snedderton Circuit. A bit of a fun fact for you. Snedderton was originally a Royal Air Force airfield used by the United States Air Force during World War II. After the war, 2 Brits who love racing had the big idea of turning this area into a racetrack, and voila, Snedderton was born. Even though we'll be in the Mustangs today, I do have to give a little bit of a shout out to the current record holder, Martin Kirchhofer, who got a McLaren around the track with a record time of 1 minute and 46 seconds. Pix, how you doing today, my friend?
Good. Excited about this track. I'm not very familiar with this track. I've seen it in real life only just a couple of times with British GT series, but no more than that. So excited to see what it looks like with some Mustangs on it. Hello
Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to D Griffin Racing in the chat, Luke Mansky Racing in the chat, High Pre in the chat, my heroes. So like we said, this week we are at Snedderton. Next week we will be hopping on the PJs over to Japan, where drivers will be taking on Fuji Speedway before we head back to the States to finish up rounds 5 and 6 at Road Atlanta and Mr. Presidio Dog's favorite track, Sonoma. Those will be very fun. In terms of our current standings, TJ Connolly sitting in P1 with 91 points, followed by Yarmo Sastamoinian, Javi Sierra, Birkin Oz, and Brandon Devine, rounding out the top 5 for our pro class. Our Pro-Am class, things are heating up with Jordan Navarro sitting at the top of the class, 78 points, followed by Billy Sigmund, Stephen Williscroft, Matthew Hatton, and Jamie Fleming, rounding out the top 5 with our Pro-Am. These guys are getting ready to roll here for sure. So before we get there, let's give our sponsors some love. First off, we got Origin Micro, our GT Champion sponsor. Origin Micro is the go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. Over 2 decades of experience they have under their belt. With that, they've been able to earn the reputation for delivering superior customer service and top industry brands at competitive prices. And they got it all, everybody. Notebooks, desktops, networking equipment, VoIP devices. Anything you need, they got you covered. So what you waiting for? Reach out to Origin Micro today by emailing sales@originmicro.com and tell them GT Champion sent you. Shout out to Don Doney and the Origin Micro team for being our sponsor. Again, that is sales@originmicro.com. We also got PC Systems, our official GT Champions partner. PC Systems provides call center support for businesses and B2Bs. If you're like me and you don't like answering the phone calls when the client's hitting your line, but you know you really need to, it's really important for your business, hire these folks and they'll take care of you. They provide 24/7 expert IT support and tailored business solutions for your growing business. They have over 10,000 customers across the globe. They've completed over 4,000 projects. PC Systems has established itself as the premier IT service support provider. Special thanks to Richard PC and Bill Beldum of the PC Systems team. Make sure you visit pcsystems.com today to get your call center up and running. Again, that is pcsystems.com. And finally, we got our winner's coin. Now, some people like just racing for the pride of winning, but over here at GT Champions, we like to go above and beyond. On your screen right now is what these drivers are competing for, the GT Champions winner's coin. These coins are a symbol of excellence, focus, and the determination of a champion. And they're also uniquely produced. They're numbered, so each champion can carry this around knowing that they are in rare air at the GT Champions Series winner. Their games of heads or tails will never be the same. Shout out to Chris Ball for getting these coins out to everybody. I know one of our drivers has one currently, Ali, so he'll be looking to get a second one out there. And yeah, all the pleasantries are out the way, I believe. Pix, are we getting ready to roll here soon?
Yeah, pretty much. Looks like everyone who's going to attempt a lap at qualifying has done so. So that leaves us with just 1 minute before qualifying ends. So how about we give a shout out to the people who have donated in the meantime?
Absolutely. So, Hanman, Lee Murray, Warwick Todd, David Bronca, Stephen Hines, Morgan Smith, Chris Ball, Mikhail Chiladia, Till Steinert, Blaine Gibson, Jerry Jones, and Sajin Aurelian. Thank you all from the bottom of our heart for supporting the mission, so for supporting the vision. Thank all you viewers out there, whether you are in the live stream, in the live chat right now, or you're watching this on replay in the VOD. Thank you for supporting us and spending some time with us. You could be anywhere on the internet, but you are here with us, and we are so appreciative for that. Got to give a shout out to Piotrick, Uncle P in the building, ready to watch Ali try to, take another race win, put it under his belt. And yeah, we also got the Audi Sport R8 Challenge coming up this evening. So for those of you that don't know, I'll be on double duty today. This is the first half of my double header. Later this evening, I will be hosting the Audi Sport R8 Challenge presented by PC Systems. This is a Gran Turismo 7 event. We're having some fun over there on the console side of things. 6 rounds. Everybody's in the Audi. Hour endurance races, 10-minute qualifying sessions, and those will be happening at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. right here, live and direct on GT Champion. So make sure to get yourself subscribed, hit the like button, hit all the buttons, and let's get this algorithm in motion. It looks like qualifying has ended, and Ali, no surprise there, has been able to put it on the pole with a 46.6. P2 Tobias Sek, Birkin Oz, Jordan Navarro, Tim Connolly rounding out the top 5. Pablo Jaquir in P6, followed by Yarmo Sastamonian, Lucas Labinson, Jamie Fleming, and Matthew Hatton, rounding out the top 10 there. P11, we got Javi Sierra, one of the half of the fastest duo in sim racing, brother duo that is, followed by Stephen Willis-Croft, Jerry Jones, Brendan Devine, and Billy Sigmund in P15 there. And there we go, folks. All the pleasantries are out of the way. The qualifying session is over. And now we're about to get racing. Oh, and those things sound mean already. Again, folks, we have 1 hour of racing. This is the round 3. This is the 3rd round of the GT Champions Mustang Challenge. We got American Muscle in the UK today. Even the safety car, the pace car, wanted to get in on the action and get the real prancing horse, the running horse, on their vehicle. Luke, no such thing as a wrong account on YouTube, man. Whatever account you on, we appreciate you being here. Picks, Luke got Ali winning by 30 seconds. All the other racers out there, I'm sure they'll be driving their butts off, so that won't be the case, but we'll see. As drivers go round and around on this pace lap here, getting some heat in the tires. Ollie Schultz leading the way, followed by Tobias Sek and Birkin Oz, rounding out the current podium. The pace car is in. Turn up your speakers and enjoy. And we're green. The Mustang Challenge drivers going towards turn 1. And it is a highly populated area. Ollie Schultz, Tobias Sek, and Birkin Oz coming through as the top 3. Everybody's safe and sound through turn 1, so that's always good news. Lucius Labinson currently up 2 positions into P5. And we'll see how he continues to get on. Ollie's doing his best to gap this pack here, especially on a tight track like this. Being on pole is extremely valuable. He's not having to deal with a lot of that dirty air and people jockeying for position. Tobias Sek trying to keep it clean right behind him in P2. Stephen Willis-Croft, Lucius Labinson, currently leading in positions gained right now. Again, Lucius is up 2 positions from that exciting start. But him and Pablo are going to be going back and forth all day, it seems. And there's a bit of contact. Nothing too major. Everybody's still facing the right direction. But Lucius losing out there with Pablo. And Billy's in the wall. He's going lawnmower, John Deere style. Brendan Devine also getting 2 tires into the dirt. And here we go, things settle down a bit. Top 5, Ollie Schultz, Tobias Sek, Birkin Oz, Tim Connolly, and Pablo rounding down that for you. But there's Jarmo Sastamonian, the real deal in P7 right now. Fighting his way through the grid. Jarmo Sastamonian of Geezer Racing Team. Giving a bit of a flash of the lights there. So it looks like that's a Pro-Am driver. We'll see how they get on, but back on board with Ali here, still in P1, still the smooth operator himself. And he's pushing that gap up. It's already over a second. Tim Connolly, I got to talk to Tim a little bit in the pre-game lobby. He was getting locked in. He's in a big P4 right now, representing the Hy-Pre brand very strong. Hey, yo. And there's Mr. President himself, everybody in the chat, Mr. Presidio Dog himself. Chris, shout out to you. Love you, dog. Thanks for stopping by with us today. We have somebody off. I'm not sure who that was. Pablo of On Fire joining the track back safely, so that's always good to see. And there he goes again, rocket power mode, and the smoke screen has been deployed. A little bit of Krispy Kreme action there, making a donut happen. We'll see how he gets on. Birkenaz here, pushing this Mustang as fast as he can around Snetterton here. The Turkey Man, Mr. Turkish Delight, holding down a pretty solid P3 right now. Nice little battle here heating up between Javi Sierra and Jarmo Sastamonian for P6. Ooh. Sorry, the engine sound just got to me, y'all. My bad. Yeah, Chris, I don't know a better way to burn at least an hour, right? I can at least burn an hour 15 for you. Tim Connolly right on Birkenaz's tail right now, firmly in the slipstream. How fast they're really going around this track. I'm sure we're hitting over 140, 150 mph. I know we're in Europe. I'm not sure the kilometer an hour difference, but all you need to know is it's really fast and it's probably really hot in the car. Here we go on board with Ali, our current race leader. 3 seconds to the good right now. And look at that steering wheel not move unless it is absolutely necessary. Ali seems to have this track dialed in per usual. Getting that thing all the way out to the edge to the absolute limit. Hitting all of his apex marks. I'm sure this is making Uncle P proud out there. 30 seconds was way off, Luke. I mean... I can't say you're wrong so far. He already got it at 3.2. And right now, I'm going to shut up so we can all learn a couple things from Mr. Ollie Schultz here as he throws this thing around Snetterton. Here we go back as Ollie takes the final turn, clattering all over the sausage curb, and makes his way down the start-finish straight, pushing that gap up to almost 4 seconds. As we have a little bit of a replay here, Tim Connolly, welcome on the big screen. A little bit, somebody disappeared there. Shout out to the Dark Arts. Tim Connolly all in the dirty air, trying to be a menace to number 62, Birkin Oz. And let's see here. That's always good news. That's a first for me. Somebody ended up on the GT Champions replay screen, and it not being a complete and utter disaster. Here we Oh no, all good, all good. I still love seeing it. Yarmo losing the position there to Tim Connolly. Tim Connolly making the move up the inside there. Oh, was that? That was Yarmo. Okay, excuse me, Yarmo. My bad. No disrespect. Making a nice little move up the inside there. Let's check in on this Pro-Am class. Jordan Navarro is currently sitting in P1. And he looks like to have a pretty healthy gap of about 8 seconds between him and the second place in the Pro-Am, Jamie Fleming. Another high pre-driver, making the blue and green look nice and fast and racy. Oh, he getting a little hotline bling action going on. But that's all good. Y'all know how the internet is. Everything happens because of the internet, right? Check back in here with Lucius and Yarmo. It's like Yarmo's giving them a bit of a flash there. Lucius able to ignore it, just keeping his eyes forward. Oh, and that thing is scary. I don't think the UK done seen the car look this mean. But these things are mean, and I love it. We have a lot of pretty close battles going on the track today. This is some really exciting racing, ladies and gentlemen. If you agree, y'all go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you disagree, hit the thumbs down and leave a comment and tell me why I'm wrong. Either way, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the latest and greatest coming out of GT Champions. And you'll know where to be. You'll know where to find me every Saturday. And Chris and Pix and the rest of the team. And the drivers. We'll all be here because we love racing. And it's the weekend. Let's check in on Stephen Willis-Croft. Currently sitting P5 in the Pro-Am, trying to chase down Mr. Jerry Jones of Sector 7 Racing. Stephen, this is his home track. So I'm sure he may have some type of, you know, maybe some type of memories around here going around Snetterton. I'm sure he's probably had a lot of practice. Brendan Devine, P8. I really like that clean white and blue Mustang with the horse on it. Like I said, these are the real Cranston horses. Ferrari don't want to see the Mustangs out there, I'm sure. Jerry Jones in the triple threes. Currently sitting P4. 3 seconds to Matthew Haddon on the podium, so there's still a chance. I'm sure he can still make it happen. Still a lot of time left. Again, we got 1 hour of racing here, so things are just starting to heat up as racers complete lap 7. That's what goes off in my head every time I see somebody flash. I love it. Got a nice little train here forming. Javi Sierra, Yarmo Sastamonian, and Lucius Lavinson. They're all fighting for P5 right now. Lucius doing Denmark proud right now, holding up that P5 in the 444 Ford Mustang. But Yarmo is not trying to make things easy on him. Back with Jordan Navarro here. He's trying to keep everything cool, calm, and collected, leading the pack for the Pro-Am class. And again, he has a pretty healthy gap here forming of about 10 seconds. TJ Connolly still holding down P4. I know he was a little bit nervous about his pace coming into things, but I would say he's doing himself proud and doing a very solid job. Hasn't gained any positions, but hasn't lost any either, so he's right where he needs to be. Florian asking in the chat, will we see a GT4 series in the future, perhaps? Perhaps. Perhaps, Florian. We will definitely take it into consideration. We love to give the people what they want here at GT Champions. To buy a second P2 right now. To buy a second DG Racing. The German. Holding it down in the lime green. About a 2-second gap between him and Burke and Oz. I'm sure Ollie's probably got his eyes closed at this point. His muscle memory's kicked in. He's hitting his apexes. He's hitting his breaking points. He's getting on the throttle in perfect time. His gap's currently up to 9 seconds. We don't expect much less from Ollie, though, do we ever, guys and gals and pals? Because Ollie's just fast, quick, and whatever other synonym, antonym, and all the other words that describe him being at the top of the class. Oh, big moment there between Jerry Jones, and I didn't catch who that was, but Jerry getting the business end of that deal. He's able to shake it off and get back on the track, and let's see what happened here. Jerry Jones of Sector 7 Racing. Oh, he's carrying a little bit too much speed into the turn there. Trying to save it. He's keeping on the track there, so maybe he's a little frazzled coming into these next couple turns here, and he has some dirty tires to have to contend with. Yep, all 4 tires in the grass. Giving a little touch there to Brandon. Brandon able to dodge and stay out of the way mostly, but now he's in the grass. Oh, and there was Jerry in the background. But he seems to be back facing the right direction. Lucius Labinson still holding off Yarmo and Javi Sierra here for P5. And this is going to be a fun one. I feel like we're nowhere close to the end of the battle between those 3. They're always giving us a show on track. Lucius getting it a bit wide there. We'll see how that Mustang handles the dirty tires. I know a lot of rotation is required around a track like this with a couple of hairpins, not too many fast speed corners. So brake and throttle control are crucial. Luke Mansky Esports, Ollie should be the mascot for GT Champions. It's almost like the Jerry West, right? The logo. Let's see what's going on here with Lucius. Nothing major. A little cool move for us on the YouTube stream. That'll be a nice little highlight to clip up later. Erkin Oz, he's running his race right now. About 2 seconds in front of him and a second behind him, so he's trying to keep it steady, keep it consistent right now. He's doing a great job there. He's in that black, white, and orange Mustang. I think today when I do my livery rating, I'm gonna go off of how mean each car looks. That's gonna be my special scoring today. How mean is your car? Let's take a look at the timing board here. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on. Pablo J down 4 positions. This is the thing immediately standing out to me. I know he had a bit of involved in a bit of an incident earlier on in the race. Yes, Brennan Devine is able to avoid that driver there. Lucius is still leading positions gains. He's up 2 positions, still holding down that P5 really strong. But Yarmo is right behind him. He is not making this day easy at all. And it looks like Lucius is actually beginning to start being a cork on this bottle for the party. Down in the Pro-Am, Jordan Navarro still leading the way. With a pretty healthy gap between him and P2, Jamie Fleming, of about 11 seconds. Matthew Haddon, Stephen Willis-Croft, and Jerry Jones rounding out the Pro-Am P5, right? So we will see how they continue to get on. Here we go back on the screen. Jarmo Sastamonian of Geezer Racing Team, currently in P6, chasing down Lucius Labinson. Oh, and Lucius goes a bit wide. Jarmo's able to take full advantage and show his hobby. So we have a bit of a flip here in the standings, ladies and gentlemen. Lucius going a bit wide. They're losing a lot of speed. And he's going to concede a couple positions. And now Javi and Jarmo sitting in P5 and P6. And things are heating up here. Javi looking lining up the move. He's going down the inside, and he's going to make it stick. That's Javi Sierra, ladies and gentlemen, in the P5. And just like that, he's up 2 positions, but does not have a lot of time to breathe or be too happy about it, because Lucius and Jarmo are right on his tail. And Javi in this red, white, and blue Mustang trying to drive it like he stole it. So now in the Pro Division, we have a new top 5. Ollie Schultz still leading the pack, followed by Tobias Seck, Birkin Oz, Tim Connolly, and Javi Sierra. Up 3 positions now. Our new overall positions gain leader, Javi Sierra, again holding down P5. Lucius Labinson in a very close P6, and Jarmo Sastamonian and even closer P7. And here we go with Javi and Lucius. Lucius seems to be eyeing up a move himself, not able to keep the speed through the corner, but he's going to continue to push on. sure these cars can smell each other right now if they had noses. And here's Lucius firmly in the slipstream. Let's see if he eyes up to move down the start-finish straight. He's going to stay in line for now. Oh, and Javi not able to hold it together. Losing control of the car going into that looked like T1. And Javi's going to plummet down the order into P8. Oh, you hate to see that. Poor guy. Things were definitely heating up there going into T1, but Tim Connolly and Lucius Labinson getting the best of that. Let's see what happened here with Javi. Javi coming in T1 here. Oh, and it looks like he just has a little bit of a moment of oversteer there. Loses the back end. And he's facing the wrong way down to one way. So with that, we have a new top 5 again in the Pro-Am class. Ali Tobias and Birkin still holding steady, but Tim Connolly and Lucius Labinson now in position 4 and 5, with Jarmo Sastamoyen in a very close and fierce P6. Ali is currently holding our fastest lap with a 46.6 right now, so he's still blazing. And if you can take a look in your top right and you just see the visual gap between that red number 1 and the red number 2. That is a long way away. Ali with another dominant performance, business as usual for him, I'm sure, though. And here we go with Birkin Oz. He's trying to stay consistent, using every inch of the track afforded to him. And he's going to be fighting his butt off to try to keep this podium in his pocket. Jarmo Sastamoyen currently 7/10 off of Lucius Labinson in a fierce battle for P5. Things seem to be about to start heating up in this Pro-Am class here. Matthew Haddon chasing down Jamie Fleming, his fellow Australian. Shout out to Kangaroo Jack. Jarmo Sastamoyen biting into this lead. He's currently sitting about 6/10 behind Lucius Labinson. And now that we're 25 minutes in, I'm thinking that we should be seeing some this pit window open up sometime soon. Pix, you may be able to correct me there if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think Jerry already pitted. Javi.
Okay.
After his crash, had to use that as a pitting opportunity.
That quick fix, so okay.
Yeah. So yeah, drivers should start pitting anytime soon. Some will wait, of course, until some of them may start doing it midway.
Lucius Labinston still holding down this P5. Yarmo still trying to walk him down as best as he can. Pix, Florian wants to know, why are you so silent? He's a man of few words. He gets in, gets the point, and gets out. Yeah. That's what that's what the people want, more picks. No, yeah, Pix has a lot going on behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. I got the easy job here. I'm just yapping into a microphone. Pix got the graphics, he got the race control, he got streaming, he got everything going on right now, y'all. He's only one man with two hands. We don't thank you enough, Pix, for all you do. Thank you, sir. Muchas gracias.
Loving it,
Absolutely. Here we go back with Ali, and that gap continues to grow and grow and grow, sitting with a big 14 seconds between P1 and P2. Oh, he was saying, Pix, they were saying your mic audio is really low. I guess the volume. Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Flo. Thanks, Chris.
I switched microphones recently, so maybe that's it.
Got you. Okay, so we're all good there. We'll get that. That'll be another thing we got to add to Pix's list, right? We're just giving them more and more stuff to do. But yeah, Ali still almost 15 seconds now to the good. And Luke Mansky Racing seeming to be a bit of a oracle here. We're about halfway through. He has 15 seconds so far, so double that, we got the 30. And he's driving around here like Steph Curry. Here we go again with Yarmo and Lucius. Or Jarmo, I hope I'm not saying that wrong. Jarmo, Yarmo, apologies. I'll get it right one day. Tobias Sek having a lonely race himself in P2. 14 seconds behind, but 6 seconds ahead. So he's just trying to run 30 minutes more worth of qualifying laps. And if all things go to plan, he'll be coming home in a strong P2. And also, if all goes to plan, also go ahead, Pix.
Is this volume better? People can let us know if this volume is better.
Chat, y'all heard the man. Let us know if y'all can hear Pix live and direct as we have Lucius doing some John Deere lawn mowing. Let's see what happened to Lucius here. Carrying a lot of speed through. Oh no. Carrying a lot of speed through the turn there. And he just goes straight into a right-hander.
Yeah.
Losing out on the position there.
Yeah, that looks like one of those times where your cat or your dog just simply jumps on your lap and disturbs your
like you're not paying enough attention to me. It would be so much easier if the cat sing dog could talk right. They should use their voices as Yarmo and Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo
like from the bottom.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, like the Undertaker. Can never count out Pablo. We're tuned into the life of Pablo right now as he chases down Yarmo, and he's only 4/10 off. He was just in P9. I could have sworn a couple of seconds ago, it felt like, but now he's in the battle for P5.
Yeah.
Yarmo's still trying to hold strong, hold consistent. There's been a lot of people trying to take this P5 from him, and some have been victorious with it, but he's always been able to get it right back. So we have a new challenger in P6 here.
Yeah, look at that.
Let's see how they continue to get on.
Pablo much faster through the last 4 laps.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but Pablo has definitely found something. Y'all can see the lap time deltas in the bottom right here. Pablo recently a whole 1.2 seconds quicker. And it looks like he's going to be eyeing up a move here. He's got it done through the start-finish straight, but it's not over yet. Going into turn 1. Oh, Yarmo concedes the position. And that's Pablo from P9 to P5 in the blink of an eye. Ooh, this is still some really tasty racing going on here. Pablo's still able to hold it together through the hairpin, and now he'll be trying to get this gap underway. Gotcha, the pit windows are opening up, so people are diving in. I'm not sure how much time you lose in the pit lane here, but everybody loses the same amount of time, so you ain't got to worry about being fast or slow in there, depending on your damage, of course. "30 seconds, okay. 30 seconds on about a minute 46 lap, nothing to sniff your nose at. 13 seconds, excuse me, 13 seconds. Oh, that's a pretty quick one.
Yeah. It's for the full stop, that's not considering pitting and pit out. That's just the full stop, so.
Gotcha. Tires, maybe a little bit of gas guzzling. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is round 3 of the GT Champions Mustang Challenge. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment. Say hello. You talk to me, I promise you I'll talk back. We're on lap 20 of, we're not sure how many laps it'll be, but we do have an hour's worth of them. Ollie Schultz currently sitting P1 of the Pro Division, followed by Tobias second and Birkin Oz in P3. In terms of the Pro-Ams, we got Jordan Navarro sitting in P1, followed by Jamie Fleming and Matthew Haddon rounding out that podium. The racing is fierce, the racing is fast, and we will see how long everybody can last as the time ticks down and we go round and around Snetterton. Rich Racing a Knucklehead's Guide to the Podium wishes he was with us. Pat, you're with us in spirit, man. You're in the chat with us today. Thanks for joining. Your presence is a present. We appreciate you being with us and stopping by. Hope you're doing well out there.
Yep.
Jordan Navarro currently, you know, we were talking about Ollie's 30-second gap, but Jordan has 20 seconds right now on his P2, so he's definitely having a dominant day over the Pro-Am division. The American has found something on this track that just jives with his driving style, I'm sure. And he's been putting in consistent laps and not looking back. Folks, just a bit of a reminder, something else coming out of the GT Champions camp. Every Thursday, we got midweek madness going on. This Thursday, there is a poll up currently in the Discord for August 14th. We're voting between the NASCAR Craftsman trucks and the TCRs. So, if you want to have some fun during the middle of the week, you have some time Thursday night, come join us. You know, like we said, we'll either be in the trucks or the TCRs. The voting poll is currently live in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, make sure you get yourself joined up. Midweek Madness again, ladies and gentlemen, every Thursday from GT Champions. This Thursday, we will be there. Be there or be square. There's the Discord link right there on the screen. Discord, dear.gtchampions.com. It should also be in the description. If not, we'll get that to y'all. And now, got a little bit of surprise for everybody. Mr. President Chris Ball, what's going on, man? Chris, I don't know if you can hear us. We can't hear you.
I had to get my line in first.
I got you. Well, here we go. Chris Ball, Presidio Dog, the man, the myth, the legend himself.
My microphone is broken. It's fallen off of its perch. So just bear with me. I'll just let it hang here.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, man. It's hanging. We hanging. We all hanging. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. It's GT Champions Round 3. We in the UK right now. We having a blast, man.
Yeah, that race start was pretty great. I was able to catch it just in time, sitting in the doctor's office lobby while the family member was being taken care of. And so I had my headphones in, and I was watching the race. I'm like, let's go. So I love your comment about I think you said the Europeans haven't seen such an angry car or something like that.
Yeah, man. Something about that American muscle. You just can't get you can't get that overseas. It's different. It's definitely different. I'm sure we're breaking all sorts of sound violations in the area, but it'll be all right.
Yep. Man, so Pablo's a pro driver, isn't he? Isn't that?
Yep.
No, I was going through and looking at some of the stats. I mean, this is going to be a close series, you guys. If Ollie makes the rest of these races and wins them all, with the drop round, he could still win this thing. Even though, the other driver, he hasn't been around for 2 races. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Yeah, but you know what? Team is out there. Tobias is out there. So it's going to be tough for Oli. And it's going to be really fun if Tobias and Tim and Berking don't miss any rounds. Jarmo as well. Lucius should be up there. But I think, for example, Tim didn't practice this week as much as he always does, so you can tell now on track how he's not as consistent, not as it's not his usual without his practice. And we know that Oli does his practice, so we'll see next week. We'll see how much practice Tim gets in. Tobias, Berkin, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that, and I'm also excited to see is one of my good friends, Jordan, running first. He won last week, and now he's Lucius.
John Deere, holler at us. We're mowing grass over here at GT Champions every week, week in, week out.
That's
Lucius
also
this
what happened
time.
to Hobby when he lost the car. What about 10 or 15 minutes ago? Lost the car, lost a bunch of spots.
Yup.
Okay.
Jordan is ready to be a pro. He's been doing,
he's gonna hate it when we tell him he is.
he's been doing amazing, and he's been showing real improvement in every car that he jumps in.
Yeah, he's doing really good. I think all that dirt oval racing that he's been doing really helped him. Well, I mean, you drive really close to another car doing that, and you get the, you know, understanding when a car gets a little sideways how to kind of keep it together. I mean, it's a little different because it's dirt, but still, that's awesome.
It's almost like having to be a multi-sport athlete going from dirt to the asphalt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've got if I have this figured out right, is it all high pre on the top 3 for Pro-Am?
Yes.
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes, it
Matt,
is.
Jordan, Jamie, and Matt. Jeez, Louise, that's awesome. High pre's having a great time right now.
Yeah.
Birkin, y'all. Is everything good with Birkin? I see him. Okay, he's in the pits right now. Okay. Just making sure. I saw him slowing down a bit there. He's just getting a little bit of love in the pit lane.
Have we got? I haven't been able to. I was listening in the car, but I couldn't see what was going on. Have we had any of the pit stops happening already? I mean, we're 43 minutes in. I'm sure we've got most people needing to pit by now.
Yeah, I did see that. It's like he did a magic trick. It was just a puff of
the
smoke.
person jumped right there. What's up with that?
Maybe the ground crew got some work to do in the pit lane to smooth that asphalt out.
Yeah. I wonder
Even
if
with the
that's
pit
fair
stop,
in
though,
real
Pablo
life.
able to hold down the P6. So he's still been moving.
How's Jerry Jones doing?
He was doing well, but he got caught in a bit of an incident about 10 or 15 minutes ago. So he's back down in P5. But he was making his way through the grid. Before then, he was actually up in, I'd say he was up on the podium for a little bit. If to buy a second, the lime green thing coming down the start finish straight. He'll be taking over P1 from Ali as Ali gets some love in the pit stop there.
What happened to Billy and Brandon? I don't see them out on the track. Weren't they racing earlier? That's a shame. Do we only have then 5 cars on the track today? 6? 5? 2? So we only have 6 Pro-Ams racing today? 7 pros?
Now,
Okay. That's different. It's usually the other way around. So it's like, yeah, there's little lips. Watch the car bounce like every 3 pit stops boxes. It drops down a little.
Now I'm curious if those steps are there in real life. I mean, they must be, but how on earth do they not flatten out that surface? Well, I guess they want the pit area like balanced and aligned, and it's like on a hill or something.
Yeah, well, they want the exits to be flat, so when they pull out of the garages, it'll be flat instead of an angle, I suppose. Otherwise, the lip would be at the garage exit. Hey, I didn't think I was going to be here today, so I did not do any preparation of my homework to come up with some fancy racing thing. I thought I was going to be gone for quite some time still, so.
That's 2 days, Chris. That's 2 days.
Are you going to put the dunce cap on me and put me in the corner?
We got Tobias Sek diving into the pit there. So Ali taking back his rightful place on P1. 13 seconds to the good. Tobias still able to come out of P2 here.
So I did a little points calculations while you were while you're going through all this, before the pit stops happened, it still would have, of course, TJ would still be leading
Look
the
at the
champion.
stage. Look at the stage.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. One wheel is on one step, and the rear tires are on,
Yeah,
on the
look at that.
on the other step, so it doesn't. It's not even flat. Nah,
It sounds to me
that's
like
not
they could
right.
have
Come on, Snetter, then.
All right, so if the race were to finish like it did beforehand with Ollie winning, he'll get 51 points, and where TJ will still be leading by a large margin of points still. But man, I'm telling you, like, there's only 6 points separating 2, 3, 4, and 5. So Javi, Tobias, Jarmo, and Birkin, all of them are between 91 and 97 points at the end of this race, if it finished the way that it was before that. So the championship's looking good. It's going to be a lot of fun. But up in the Pro-Ams, 3 points separate Billy, Steven, and Matt Hatton from the third place in points. 96 to 99 points between them. And Jerry Jones is only at 90 points. So, I mean, now granted, the drop rounds haven't been calculated for all of the drivers yet, right? We put the drop rounds in there whenever I see them miss a race, then that's their drop round. So it's hard to keep it going with the drop round until we get towards the end, but still it's gonna be worse. Because if you think about it, TJ is gonna have to give up one of his worst races. So what he needs to do is show up for every race and then just send it on one of them, right? Just full send it, try to get the win. And if he crashes it, so what, right? It's a freebie where he could try to perform. So
Just want the day to come around when the FIA president comes out and is like, yeah, Haas, y'all just need to send it this next round.
Oh my goodness, could you imagine?
I feel like Pablo. I don't feel like Pablo today because Pablo is a lot faster than I have ever been. Again, Pablo able to still hold down this P5, finding his way from the very back of the Pro-Am standings. From P9 to P5, he is alive and currently leading Jarmo Sestemoinen with a gap of, it looks like about 8 seconds, if I'm not looking at that wrong on my SDK. Yeah, to Jarmo. Yeah, Pablo got 8 seconds to P6. Yeah. 7, yeah, so he's been stepping on the good foot.
This track has it gives me like Zandvoort vibes because it's a track with some high-speed corners and a couple long straights, but the overtaking is just not easy to do here because unless somebody makes a mistake, the only place you're going to really get them is in the really twisty bits. If they make some errors, they understeer a corner or something, because everyone's just on the gas and trying to get the slipstream off these cars. The front stretch and the back stretch, they're really long. You get this car all wound up, but it takes some time for that slipstream to kick in, and you got to be real close.
Yeah, it almost feels like the right-hand side of the track is the Zandvoort, and the left hand was reminding me a lot of Spain.
Yeah, Barcelona. We're going to be missing that track. It's not going to be in. Is it not going to be in Formula One next year, or is it the year after? Is next year the last?
Catalunya? I think it is next year, the last one. Yeah, Catalunya. I think next year's the end of the contract for them.
Yeah, and then they got a new street circuit they're gonna do.
And it's really stupid.
I know. I'm sitting here thinking, the last thing we need is another, street circuit where no one can pass anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really dumb decision.
Y'all don't like just watching the cars race right behind each other in a straight line?
I mean,
Single
not
file?
I mean, if
I'm
it was
like,
Formula
no,
E, if it was Formula E, okay, do that. That's Formula E's thing, but not for Formula One.
That Monaco race this season was terrible. One overtake in the whole race.
Yeah.
You know, there's just nowhere to pass. These cars are just too fast on a course like that, and there's just no safe way to get around people. And I think they need to do something. They tried doing the different tire thing at Monaco, where they had the gap between the tires. They still didn't have it. So
they need to go ahead and just let people. We need to just have Monaco specific cars, or even go better yet, just let the F1 drivers drive go-karts around it.
No, the Legos, the Lego cars.
The Lego cars,
Yeah.
like, come on, they need to be a little bit more creative. F1, if you're out there listening,
Dude, go-karts are bringing the stuff. To watch all those dudes in shifter carts around Monaco.
right? And imagine like a go-kart built in an F1 garage, like with all the technology. Go ahead and put all the bells and whistles, all the thermodynamics, aerodynamics, making the special Monaco
DRS.
edition go-kart. Put a V8 in it, and you know, let's get to work.
Yeah, I think a V8's a little overkill, but
You know, I like to try to push the boundaries as far as I can. That's why we got the president here, reel me back in.
What they do is their DRS would be called like HRS, like the head restraint system. They have a button they can push to let their head come forward to cut some of the air away. They can go a little faster, and then they let go of it and it snaps their Hans device back into place.
So
that
come
would
on.
be so fun. Oh,
Come on,
by the way,
Toto Wolf,
before I
get at
forget-
us.
Before I forget, you mentioned earlier about how maybe that will be GT4 stuff. 100% that will be a thing that we're gonna do. I don't have it. I've been thinking about lots of different types of events, and on the way home, listening to this in the car, it got me thinking. I'm like, we need to do like a GT4 midship challenge or something where it's all mid-engine cars. Right? So you can use only like the Porsche or who else is a mid-engine? I guess the Corvette is. Is the C8 even a thing in this game? I don't even remember. These guys are having some fun.
So there we go. Florian, you heard it from the man himself. We got the GT4 Championship cooking up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you follow us on all socials, and you'll be the first one to know whenever we bring it out the oven.
There you go. I think there's only 2 mid-engine cars. I think it's in GT4 class. I think it's only the McLaren and the Porsche. And the Porsche really is sort of a mid-engine, even though it's more of a rear engine, but those are the only 2, so that wouldn't be very fun. We'd have to make them all front-engine cars. We'd have to do that to have more cars to choose from. Because you've got the Aston Martin, the M4, and the AMG. Those are the 3 front-engine cars. And then you got and what's the other one picks? Why am I not thinking of the other front-engine cars?
This could become an interesting battle towards the end of the race.
Getting closer.
Coming up on 3 minutes to go here, so we're approaching winning time, ladies and gentlemen. In the Pro-Am, we got Jordan Navarro still leading the way in P1 for High Pre Racing, followed by Matthew Haddon and Jamie Fleming rounding out the podium there. In our Pro class, things are still holding steady with Oliver Schultz leading the way in P1, followed by Tobias Eck and Tim Connolly. But Birkin Oz and Pablo Jaquier, hopefully I'm saying that right, Pablo, they're battling it out for this P4 right here. And things are definitely heating up as we approach the end of round 3 of the GT Champions Mustang Challenge. Here we go with Tim Connolly. Still.
Oh, he's on the podium now.
Yeah, he's up on the podium, trying to,
Nice.
you know, hold off Burke and Oz here. Oh.
Oh no.
Pablo.
Pablo, what did you do?
We were seeing the life of Pablo earlier. He was doing so well. Yeah, I wrote Pablo down because he's had a day. He has had a day. Here goes Burke and Oz chasing down Tim Connolly. 4/10 the gap currently. Not too much more time left, so if he's going to do anything, he's going to have to do it now. Tim Connolly doing the best he can, I'm sure, to keep his eyes forward. And he only has a couple more breaking points between him and the end of this race and a strong podium finish. But Burke and Oz will be trying to have something to say about that.
Oh, this is a great battle, I'm sure. Oh, Tim trying to go defensive, break the toe.
And here we go.
Line. Oh, Barkin goes real deep on the brakes.
You get a bit greedy, you bite your tongue there, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. Birkin trying to be the last of the breaker and make the move happen around the outside, not able to make it stick. But he's going to be roaring right back at Tim Connolly as we approach the final minute of round 3 of the GT Champions Mustang Challenge. We're here at Snetterton.
Tim got a terrible entry to that corner. Holy crap, that was close.
These two are not disappointing. Burke and Oz still. Perfect. So it all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! What a heartbreaker! As Tim Connolly loses control of the Mustang. As the clock strikes 1 hour and he's now down into P4, Burke and Oz taking that final podium position in P3 and did not have to do too much for it. Tim Connolly just loses control of the machine. Let's see what happens here on the GTC TV replay.
He's too hot.
And he just deploys a smoke screen.
Yes.
And there it is. Ollie Schultz in P1, followed by Tobias Sek and newly minted podium sitter Burke and Oz. After Tim Connolly has a heartbreaker.
Well, it's not over. Birkin still has to go all the way around the track without crashing too. I mean, the odds are in his favor, but
There's still time indeed, but wow, that'll get your Saturday off to a crazy start, huh? I know it did for me.
I think Tim's going to be heading off to I forget the name of the bar that he likes to go to, Fairhope Brewing. There in Alabama. He's going to head over to Fairhope after this and drink his sorrows away.
I love to hear about a fellow Alabamian out there. Shout out to Fairhope Brewing. Make sure you treat Tim right today. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oliver Schultz taking the checkered flag of round 3. Business as usual for the man there with a 15-second gap to P2. Oliver Schultz, congratulations, my friend. Tobias Sek bringing home a solid P2, consistent day for him. Stephen Willis-Croft third across the line, 4th in the Pro-Am standings. And here comes Burke and Oz, needing to keep everything together here through the final sector. If he's able to continue as he's going now, he'll be finishing off our podium for the Pro Division. Here comes Jerry Jones. Still got a little bit of beef with Michael Parsons. He's in P5 in our Pro-Am division today. And there's Burke and Oz finishing off our Pro podium. Let's check in. Jordan Navarro decided to get a little bit of grass on his tires before crossing the line.
And a couple incident points. why not?
Couple, he got some to spare. That's P1 for our man Jordan here as he flashes the lights and crosses the start finish. That's a checkered flag for him. Congratulations, sir. We're on with Pablo. Pablo has had a crazy day. He's able to end this wild day in a solid P5 with Yarmo right behind him, 3/10 to the bad in P6. Matthew Haddon bringing it across the line. The Jamie Fleming of High Pre right behind him. They're finishing off our Pro-Am podium here. Julie Navarro out there in the chat saying, yay, baby. Hell yeah, let's go, Jordan. He got the job done. He'll be bringing home a solid P1 home to y'all. Julie, shout out to you. Thanks for stopping by, joining us. And wow, what a race today. This was a wild one, everybody. Picks, Chris, what y'all think?
Well, for what I saw, it was great. I got the last 20 or so minutes of the race, but man, it sounded great in the car. The commentary, I gotta say for you, bud, the commentary has been spot on today, man. You made my daughter laugh in the car on our way home. She listened to music on her headphones, and she goes, "Did he say dark arts?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "What is he talking about? What are you listening to?"
It gets really wild here in the GT Champions booth, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I had to explain it to her. It was pretty great. It was a fun.
That's hilarious.
Moment.
Here we go with the overall results, folks. Oliver Schultz in P1, followed by Tobias Seck, Burke and Oz, Tim Connolly, and Jordan Navarro rounding out the top 5 today. Pablo in P6 having a crazy day, followed by Yarmo Sastamoyan, Matthew Haddon, Jamie Fleming, and Javi Sierra rounding out the top 10. In P11, we got Stephen Willis-Croft, Jerry Jones, Lucas Labinson, Brandon Devine, and rounding out the order, Billy Sigmund of Direct Drive Motorsports. Last on the grid, but first in our hearts. Folks, this was a crazy day. We are getting our podium interviews ready to rock and roll. So give us a little bit of time there while we get that straightened up. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you come say hey in the chat to us. We'll talk back, I promise you. And here we go. So we have our pro winner, Oliver Schultz. Let's start off with Ali. Ali, you there? Can you hear us, bud?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, we're gonna start off with Pablo. Ali, give me a second. Apologies, my friend. Pablo.
Yeah.
Pablo, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect, man. You've had a crazy day, my friend. How are you feeling after today's race?
I don't know. I just forgot how to drive at the start. So, yeah.
I know you say you forgot, but it looked like you remembered very quickly coming all the way from P9, battling all you. I think you got up into the podium at one point.
Yeah, I did, but then I forgot again how to drive.
No, you were looking good out there, man. Tell me a little bit, just take me through your day from the beginning, from that moment where you forgot how to drive. What happened there? Fighting all the way back through the field. You had a lot of exciting battles with a lot of folks through the field today. Just tell me, your mindset from tip to tail.
I mean, I just struggled at the start with the cold tires and the full fuel. I think that I just lost the car, and then it was just being consistent, not making any more mistakes. Trying to pick places as quick as I could, and trying to pick up places, save the race. But then I make another mistake, and it was just getting the car to the end.
Yeah, you got it to the end indeed. I did want to ask you, I've been pronouncing your last name as Jequier. Am I getting that right? How do I pronounce your last name?
It's Jequier.
Jequier. Got you. Pablo Jequier of On Fire Racing. All right, my man.
Yeah,
Get
thanks.
P5.
on the podium. You can tell us what your real name is.
Yeah, and he actually got on the podium last week, but he couldn't join us. That's also
Yep.
why we wanted him to be with us here today. He had the podium last week, and great race this time. Maybe not the result, but it looks like he had a lot of fun, and he was having some really good lap times.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was actually curious on what do you think was the difference? It seemed like you really found something again, fighting from P9 to P5. What do you think what do you think clicked for you during the race there?
I mean, I think it was just like I was so annoyed because of the mistakes that I just like started like really focusing on like being really consistent. You know, every single corner like getting it right. And yeah, I think it was just that like I just was like really annoyed because of the mistakes. So yeah, just like trying to focus like 100%.
Gotcha, absolutely. Picks, Chris, y'all got anything from Pablo before we let him get to his Saturday?
I like to say that I love that livery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
It looks really good when it's spinning around in circles too. It's got a nice look to it. Just teasing
Yeah,
you,
just give me a full view of it. Next
Yeah,
time I'll try and do a backflip so you can see it like upside down too.
Yeah, are you in Colombia or in the USA, Pablo?
I'm in Colombia.
Yeah.
Colombia,
Get some
nice.
arepas for me.
Oh, I will. Very good.
Yeah.
Gotta try it.
About to say, count me down for 2 of those as well. I love to munch on a couple of them things.
Yeah, sure, I will. I'll send them over.
My man.
Yes, please. Congrats, Pablo. Felicidades.
Thanks for the organization, guys.
Felicidades, sir.
Shout outs from
Absolutely.
Pablo.
Pablo Jaquier, everybody. Jaquier. I know I just said it wrong. That's him again. But here we go. That's our man. Jordan Navarro, our Pro-Am winner. Good morning, good evening, sir. How you feeling after today's race?
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm feeling actually pretty good. There was not a lot of confidence coming into this week, being as I'd never even seen what the track looked like, and I made sure to do a lot of extra practice, and probably annoyed my fiance, but it's all right. It ended in a positive result, so I'll take it.
No, I'm sure if Julie's your fiance, I don't think she was annoyed at all. She gave you a big shout out in the chat today, so she's proud for sure.
That's mom.
Oh, that's mom there. Okay, well, mom's proud. Fiance still up in the air. We'll see. I'm sure after you get off here with us. Shout out to the moms. I know you said you weren't confident, man, but almost a 20-second gap was forming there. You found something clearly out there to separate yourself from the field. I guess was it a pretty boring race for you today? Like, did you have to fight through a lot of things? What was going on out there on the track for you?
So this track, I can't ever say it's boring. There's hardly any banking. There's a lot of crests coming in and out of the corners and stuff. So it's always a fight with the car almost everywhere on the track. Um, I couldn't say it was boring even a little bit. It was a fight to make sure the car wasn't getting loose. And when I was behind Pablo and he lost it, I had myself another Code Brown moment just like last week. So no, it was exciting for me all the way through. I just kept playing in my head what Chris would say. It's Jordan's race to lose, and tried not to lose it again.
I'm glad I have space in your head, rent free, baby.
Always. It's all about that base.
Absolutely. Well, starting on the pole, finishing P1. Any shout outs you want to give the people before we let you get to your day, my friend?
Yes, sir. I'd like to, of course, shout out my fiance, my parents and grandparents, my brother. They all helped contribute to me iRacing and racing in general. And of course, I want to thank you guys as well for putting on this promotion and these fun races.
Absolutely. Thank you for, taking part in the race today. Jordan Navarro, ladies and gentlemen, our Pro-Am winner of round 3 of the GT Champions Mustang Challenge. Clap it up
Thank
for
you
him,
guys.
everybody. Everybody hit the hearts for him in the chat.
Oh, thank
He
you,
did
sir.
it.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations. Well done, my friend.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
You as well. And here we go. This is starting to become kind of a situation of same stake, different plate. Oliver, can you hear me, my friend?
Yeah, hello guys.
There he is. This is our pro winner, Oliver Schultz, ladies and gentlemen. Oliver, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good. Done lots of practice since I wasn't here for the first 2 rounds, so just trying to get the comeback going, grabbing them points. Yeah, quali was really good over a second gap, and my race start was pretty good as well. So yeah, and then I had a pretty boring race. Just stayed in the lead, making a big gap. Had a problem with a pit stop. I forgot to fuel the car for a bit, so I lost a couple of seconds, but always good because I had a big gap then. And yeah, just kept in the lead. All race was all good, no moments. Yeah, I love this track as well. So, and this car, man, it's just really good. So, yeah.
Do you have a favorite area or sector of this track that you like specifically getting put in the car through?
Yeah, the section under the bridge where it's like the fast left and the slow right. Really good there, gaining on everyone, I think. So, yeah, one of my favorite corners probably ever. So, yeah.
Oh wow, Snetterton, good job there. Got our GT Champions Pro winner, Oliver Schultz' favorite section of all time. So like you said, you missed the first couple of rounds. Do you think you'll be trying to catch the next ones? I know you say you got a little comeback you're trying to cook up here. What's the mindset going into the next round and trying to, maximize your results moving forward here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay really confident, getting loads of practice laps in before each race, and just trying to not feel the pressure at all. Trying to not stay nervous, especially like it's really bad to stay nervous. I lose time a lot when I'm nervous and stuff. So just gonna try to stay in that mindset where I'm like, alright, I'm by myself, no one's here as well. So not qualifying, I'm just doing practice laps. So yeah, so I get the best lap time possible. And yeah, just gonna try get good qualies in the next races, and yeah, no stupid stuff as well in the races, so I can get as high as possible in each race.
Wow, I'm glad I'm sitting on this side of the booth and not on track with you because you sound locked in, my friend. I would not be trying to race against you. So, rest of the GT Champions drivers out there, Ollie, he's back and he is ready for some action. Oliver, any final shout outs you want to get to the people before we let you out of here for today, man?
Oh yeah, I want to shout out to my family. They're watching this downstairs actually, so yeah, cheering me on and stuff. So it's really nice.
Shout out to the Schultzes. That's what I'm talking about. Oliver Schultz, ladies and gentlemen, our pro winner for round 3.
Thank you guys very much.
Good go, bud.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure we'll be talking next week.
Thank you.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the end of round 3 of the GT Champions Mustang Challenge. And today, this was a heck of a day. We finished up Snitterton. Next week, we'll be flying over to Japan to take on Fuji before heading back to the States, finishing up the challenge in round 5 and round 6.
Lovely track.
Lovely track at Fuji. They'll be driving through all the cherry blossoms, I'm sure. Hopefully we'll be able to stay out of the way of all that pink on the track.
Yeah, on the Mount Fuji.
I'm sure the rain's gonna wash it all away anyway. So.
It's gonna look beautiful, not like Sonoma, who's all dirt and brown and boring.
Are you trying to start a fight with me, boy?
wait until Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez is here next year in iRacing. It's gonna be so good.
That'll be a fun one down in Mexico.
Yeah, I've been waiting a lot of time to get a Fuji in GT Champions event, and so I'm really happy to have that track in one of our seasons.
I'm gonna go out and say, folks, he has been telling me, make this a track. We need this a track.
Dude,
I said, okay, we'll do it.
Put Okayama or Fuji, and he says, no, Sonoma. Just joking. But yeah, I love the track in watching real life races there. So excited to have it in our seasons.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to watching, participating, getting to see what all you all put out on the track next week. Quick little shout out to Matthew Haddon, giving Jordan a nice job, and Piotric. See you next Saturday as well, my friend. We'll be here. We also got Midweek Madness coming up on Thursday again, August 14th. We got the poll currently live in the GT Champions Discord. Vote for either the truck or the TCR. The track, I want to say, is still getting voted on or up in the air as well, but those are always fun. I know last week they were doing some rally racing around Laguna Seca, you know, turning the cars into planes, it looked like at some point. So definitely some interesting things go on during the middle of our weeks here at GT Champions. So make sure to get yourself subscribed, follow us on all our socials so you can make sure you see the latest and greatest coming out of our end. And yeah, there we go. Instagram, gtchampions.official, on X, gtchampions_, and on Facebook, GT Champions. As we got the Mustangs going through there on the screen, looking nice and mean. A little bit of love to the sponsors before we get out of here for today. Origin Micro, our official GT Champion sponsor. Origin Micro is the go-to e-commerce superstore for IT and hardware consumer electronics. They got it all over on originmicro.com. Notebooks, desktops, networking equipment, VoIP devices, anything you need, they got you covered. Reach out to Origin Micro today by emailing sales@originmicro.com. Tell them GT Champion sent you. Don Doney, I don't know if you out there. If you are, what's up? Thank you. Thank you to the rest of the Origin Micro team for being our sponsor again. Sales@originmicro.com. We also got PC Systems, our GT Champions partners. PC Systems provides call center support for businesses and B2Bs. If you're like me and do not like answering phone calls for clients at all hours of the day, but you know that is the best thing for business, hire these guys and they're going to take care of you. They provide 24/7 expert IT support and tailored business solutions for your growing business. Special thanks to Richard PC and Bill Beldum for the support. Make sure you visit pcsystems.com today. Again, that is pcsystems.com to get your call center up and running. As always, I've been Noah, R Parquet. Call me what you want. Just keep calling me. I got Chris with me. I got Pix with me. Eton's out there saving the world. The rest of the GT Champions crew is out there saving the world. Thank y'all again for keeping this machine in motion and helping us get this thing rolling week in and week out. Viewers, thank you. Whether you're on the live stream right now in the chat, had fun with us for the last hour, or you're watching the VOD and you made it to the end, we want to give you a sincere piece of gratitude and thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Make sure you like and share if you're enjoying this. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss a thing coming out of here for the rest of eternity, really. As long as YouTube is up and you're subscribed and got the notification on, you'll be the first one to know when we got something new coming out the oven. So make sure you hit all the buttons, feed the algorithm, show us some love. And that's been all. Chris, Pix, I'll leave it to y'all.
Hey, thanks, man. That was a lot of fun. Nice job today. Thanks for being there. It was awesome.
Yep. Thank you, everyone.
Thank y'all. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye.
Are you looking for professional broadcasting on a budget? How about broadcast with colorful commentary, guest commentators, and after-race interviews? Do your league branding and social media graphics need a facelift? Custom results and series graphics looking like a fifth grader did them? Event organization taking up way too much of your time? Engage GTC TV and let us help you show the world your events.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.